It is a lovely good afternoon to you and welcome to your press review. And this is the Thursday edition of it. And well, it comes your way every single day from Monday till Friday at exactly 13:30. Let's get straight into it. My name is Victor Mwanza.
My name is Lukunsha Sakala.
Well, we get straight into how you are getting in touch with us on this day's edition of Press Reviews. 0955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. 076-89122 is the number that you're sending us your text messages on. And well, we get straight into our first story. Health Minister Dr. Elijah Mchima says everyone wants to be associated with President Hakainde Hichilema because he's a celebrity. He added that President Hichilema will, in the 10 years, bring more sanity to the country than expected from other governments. 0955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. More stories, maybe? Let's try to pick up a call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mwanza.
Good afternoon, thank you. Who do we have on the line and where are you calling us from?
I'm Kenneth calling from Karoko.
Kindly go ahead, please.
Narasenda tu story na chumfwa uko kwenye kusane FM 1145. Kutoa chumfwa chishukuru wa kiranti wasenda wa professional squad wale ya kuchani kuipekanya pasente okati wale ya kuda ku Kenya, Uganda na wale Austria. Warumendo na tumfa awabisenda nibana shatimu wa Kenya. Angeli okulange kyalanda ya mawanje malipiro kale umempulanga pantanshe chance ibini. Atrefa agent konfa mabati result awe vya wino washuka bakusenda na national team. So wontu wasendere natumona lishukuru nishukuru wakuleka fiyo. So warumendo tumushimire kutumanga ambachani wino watea wana national team weshukuru warumendo. So chama sana bapera ku wochwe kuri moyo so mirenda bari tutagiva so Preolera pasente ni wakati yuko wajanja kwa tayari timu wachia.
Thank you very much for coming through. 0955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. Stories, maybe text messages?
All right, we do have some text messages that have come through via, any media platform. Good afternoon, Sun FM. My PR is coming from Sun FM Media News, where I heard that the Tonse Alliance leader, Given Lubinda, complaining that they have been denied 2 seat members on or who are in custody. And on my own side, I was expecting this culture to be ended by the current government, which say that it's going to make sure that the rule of law is going to prevail. But now it's like we are seeing a white elephant in the room. So as a citizen of Zambia, let us try to embrace peace and forget about the past. And mind you, President Mandela was in prison for 27 years, but see how he had the heart of forgiving. Chileshe, aka Words of Wisdom. My PR is coming from Sun FM Radio, where the opposition Tonse Alliance are complaining about their refusal by the prison guards to see their own members. But PF Shua, why do you always cry for everything? Just admit that you were defeated in 2021 and stop crying. Banda Hendricks from Kafula Futa Mission.
And in some more stories, Vice President Mtalena Lumango says it is very possible to do clean politics, arguing that the game only becomes dirty when players are dirty. The Vice President says Zambia may be referred to as a weak country of poverty and corruption because God's light is not enough within our leadership and lives. 0955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. This is your press review. Come through and give us what you've heard in the press. Well, we're live on all of our frequencies as well as our other platforms. That's Facebook, and also we're live on our audio bouquet on DSTV and GoTV. That's on channel 916 and 302. Get us live on those platforms and we'll be more than glad to have you on this platform. Stories, maybe texts?
Good afternoon, Coco and Victor. My PR is what I heard on Sun FM. Abram Grant is confident for next month's CHAN. So now that he always says things like that, what we need is to give us some good results. We as fans, we have never failed to support the Copper Bullets, but they don't really deliver good results. Do they get paid from Chuma, Sydney, Basido, Chile, or in Chileland?
Chief Government Spokesperson Cornelius Mwetwa says by being involved in economic activities such as providing goods and services, people will be able to directly see how they benefit from the current microeconomic viabilities. 0955 855 953 stories.
All right, as we continue, you can call us on 0955 855 953 and 076 9122 851. This is your press review. You can call us as well and give us what you have heard or read in any tabloid out there. And as we continue on the press review, we get to look at some stories that are making headlines for today. Remember, you can call us and send us your messages. We'll be able to see, read, and find out what it is.
We can pick a call?
Yeah, sure, we can.
They lost you.
All right. So the Minister of Agriculture, Ruben Mtolo, has reminded Farmer Input Support Program, FISP, and the beneficiaries of their obligation to supply and sell a minimum of 10 50 kg bags of maize to the Food Reserve Agency, FRA. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Who is on the line with us?
This is Mishek calling you from Ndora Mshiri Kansang, to be specific, Abasungabana voters.
Mr. Mishek, please go ahead.
Thank you. Therefore, ndende kokuli inachumpa kumelenium kama newspaper ya FIC report. Ngama upendara mashampuika mu FIC report indara meshingi sana esho baretu birai kukwebe na Zambia. Nomba chiripo chako wati twali mfuro kutirawe ba PF bali bendarama kanshi bena ba PF chimo muri shindarama bale rumbula bale ingira monoro emikwandire musho balebe bato baliba nomba babelipo kinshi kiretika abale ipumpunsha pamipa pasifu bokutirawe ma angels lelo batampo kutwibira fwebe na Zambia bintu finga batwibira imiti shaku shire turentera ama donors ama Americans cyonse bareba kufise imiti cyonse bare no manisha abantu bayisankwa fwabe na Zambia no bayisankwa cyane uteko ba musango cyane.
Is the number that you're calling us on. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lipton.
Good afternoon, thank you. Who do we have on the line and where are you calling us from?
Darrington from Rwanda.
Mr. Darlington, can you go ahead, please?
Yeah, from News Diggers. They can take a teacher on this after drinking estate I think for me, but you are Dawusha, but now one dollars and the other problem over a so please, government, at least, this must have extended a tax school, Uwalwa, Nakulwaka. If you think it is a program, so at least Marunda will think it is. Whatever whatever things is about Karishka. That's next year, at least we'll Marunda, so that I want to move it in economic. That is my take. Thank you, Wekwa.
Thank you for
very much. He was brief. He was seriously brief. He's brief today, yeah? And in some more stories that we have for you this afternoon now, State House Communications Specialist Clayson Hamasaka has distanced President Hakainde Hichilema from the viral audio recording proposed to feature Robert Chavinga and Doreen Mwamba, stating that the president would never call someone 12 times on Sunday. A recording went viral featuring the voice believed to be that of a PF faction acting president Robert Chavinga in conversation with another voice believed to be that of Community Development Minister Doreen Mwamba. 0955-855-953. We have text messages,
Yes,
I believe.
we do. Good
Let's look at
afternoon,
that.
Sun FM. My PR is what I heard on Sun FM on Tabloid Morning section concerning Honorable Chavinga corruption assignment to bribe the judges in South Africa so they can rule in favor of the UPND government. Citizens are waiting for the arrest of all those mentioned Mambwe in Konkola. Good afternoon. My press review is what I heard on various media concerning the summoning of Robert Chavinga by the Zambian police concerning a complaint filed by Honorable Fube for threatening violence. He should also be investigated in that video that has embarrassed the nation, Mr. Mwape Indola. Afternoon, Coco and Victor. My PR comes from today's Ron FM's paper pick. Man knobbed or nabbed for being in possession of 100 plus NRCs and ATM cards. That's a warning to other people who have criminal mindset, especially those who they so-called Shylocks. Jonathan Ndawu from Luwansha.
0955-855-953. Good afternoon. We lost you. You can try calling us back and we'll be more than glad to accommodate you on this platform. Now, a Mazabuka man has been arrested after police found him in possession of 114 national registration card NRCs and 11 ATM cards. According to police, the suspect was allegedly using the documents to fraudulently claim benefits from the National Pension Scheme Authority, NAPSA. 0955-855-953. Sounds clever, but dumb. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, we lost you, but you can try calling us back on the same number. Good afternoon.
Zambia, one nation. We are talking to Kate Bigari and Giremo Kope, Sigatuamba, Friendly City.
Tiri Bueno Washkatwamba, kindly go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. I am a Zambian Kupano Kwafana. In a natural Tirpa, Atani Fuemapa, Utogriva, Nambi, Sanam Tira, which will go and the car. OTND for the able to shut up. What will it take Banda and Remano Mwamba? Example, Bushe, Imeva, Nova Frabalan, Buseva, Madin Kopa, OTND, Bangan, Golden Bangan, the Kula Kuna, Kula Panapa, but take Yamapa. And my brother Tiga, Utepa, the Atran Konka. Someone to Nabu to can you can have a Tomuran because you want a Mabuka, Nama Minister Van Mano Murenga, Ovava. So, Nava Tomuran. So, the one of which is in the hotel. Yata kuri given in the kuku Travakanya Bringa Muria, Tavaki, Kati, Urota. Monday to Friday.
Thank you very much for coming through. There are days that you do visitation at the prison?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't know. 0955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. This is your press review. It's 1342, and you can call us or send us a text message as well on 076-89122, and we'll read it. Do we have text messages?
Yes, we do, but via our Facebook page. This one is coming from... Oles Mizi, who says Emmanuel Mwamba and Sishua are hereby requested to return to Zambia and testify against Robert Chavinga. It is imperative that Emmanuel Mwamba and Shishua return to Zambia and provide testimony against Robert Chavinga. My press review is based on a report from the Mass newspaper which stated that PF faction President Robert Chavinga was reported by the police by PF Member of Parliament Francis Fube. Robert Chavinga had initially reported to the police that the AI audio was generated by Emmanuel Mwamba and Shishua, hence his decision to take action against them. Given that it is publicly acknowledged that is AI audio was generated by Emmanuel Mwamba, and that have launched an inquiry in the threats made by Robert Chavinga. Now, if they themselves are not available, the Zambia police must dismiss the inquiry set up to investigate Chavinga over the threats against Emmanuel Mwamba and Shishua.
And in some other news that we have for you on your press review this afternoon, former Patriotic Front Deputy Secretary General Mumbi Piri has congratulated the United Party for National Development, UPND, for discovering an artificial intelligence AI which can speak Bemba. Her remarks were as a reaction to the PF faction president Robert Chavinga's recent claim that the viral audio recorded suggesting his involvement in government conspiracy regarding the Lungu Barrio saga was actually a product of artificial intelligence. 0955-855-953. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Good afternoon, thank you. Who do we have on the line?
Novice Tola, Mr. Bagya Poster, Kaimunition Defension.
Kindly go ahead, please.
First of all, narasenda po iya uyumwaiche wani chicha. Washire mkwa chicha nanu omuti, nangula na ipaya. Kachinga bwara wa mwipenga chadi shani. Nita kofe jama chichazi. Kati yeshi mwingala mkunu ino bwala naba mitume nchito. Ngozoro mparesta apply kufa nchito. Lelesheni, aba neno abashiri bengi sana bade pitana fi. Abashala, nomba wakwate yeshu kweda kwa wati. Wambo kubo mbere wa mukuno obwala at the end nomba wafwa ino napakuno obwala na pene guys tureri yako notukula nwafi obwalwa kali mberi ya ndefola takuli obwafi obuli bonze nomba nizo fine nomba twakurusa iwe nevo abantu abali serious mu office abakwati bali yafu abana besu last time narera ndata abana tabali sambire mu classes nomba ba debs bambo kupitana ku kwati ama teachers Tirishanti machichazi kuri abashere no atishukura ka mu office wama kutukwa ngashinji ero ya batavinga tulefa muifwa shimino sana.
Zero 955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. This is your Thursday edition of Press Review. You're smiling, and I know that smile. Are you okay?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. What do we have on the text line?
All right. Good afternoon, Sun FM. My PR is to wish the Polo Polo Chan squad all the best. Please put more effort. We are supporting you guys. Go Zambia, go. Honorable Elvis Kashulwe from Dola Masala. Hi, Sun FM. My PR is from Radio of National Broadcaster that President has directed the Minister of Technology to make sure that all government services are digitalized. It's good, but network in this country is pathetic. I'm Akim in Dola.
And in some more stories that we have for you, Home Affairs and Internal Security Minister Jack Mwimbu says the reduction in public sector corruption cases, as highlighted in the FIC tenders report, underscores the effectiveness of the UPND's anti-corruption measures. Mwimbu says the result shows that government is making progress in the war against financial crime. 0955-855-953. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
As
thank you.
usual, the Armstrong, the Phantom Soldier, Bashipopo Church.
Amashina yabo mkwai banani? Amashina yabo ni banani mkwai? Kindly go ahead, please.
It's a 30-year-old teacher, Zimba, Southern Province. But teacher bali Zambia sana. Ero, para berenga ma percentage, yoba nina akachiri. Para ma percentage biambia ba high sana. Ya kokovati kutata ilioti. Mawan. Gole no direct kompa percentage ya furisha. Ero ingi maramuria. Why monwa direct selmuleta direct ko ipayoko. But it's a mari Zambia konkena ma percentage. Ama percentage ari ba high. Kama watita wa ma society. Konka ma percentage area. Konka yugo shurejava. Number of my society parove wafwa.
Thank you very much for coming through. 0955-855-953. Stories, maybe?
Yes, we got to some stories before we get to some messages. To increase public awareness and transparency, UPND will intensify inspections and publicizing the new Dawn administration's key development countrywide. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Who is on the line with us?
On the line is Watson Mutanga.
All right, Mr. Mutanga, please go ahead.
Yeah, ndipo kwenda kuia ba grant but the name provision squad here kwa Kuchani. Sometimes ama coaches abatunzi beba Brema even we work one Kashinora have play out on file kwa Randira in Zambia we have katukete sana talent compared to Nigeria. Sometimes fishing varanda kila kali. Zambia leo nachimana kwa provision yaba umeaba bali ya Kuchani. Ama name zeo tukwetu. Ma name zeo twa kwete na kare. Tatwekari kuti ama new player, ama new brand. So if ingabana Kevin Kampamba bari silver, we failed with them even long time. Number things which are right up abalama guys bangrete uko bastase out bafaya ma players bambi. Everything among Zambia player fantasy is the current. Not is baba mati ticket diva abeni ba Trisha abeni ba moba mwa ko kuliti ya kunikapamba agwera ba mutenda ba zesko even akira brave bali brave mu Zambia ko in terms of amatalent.
Text messages.
All right, we go to some more stories. Relatives of slain Independent Broadcasting Authority (IBA) Director General Guntela Muleya spent part of 1 year anniversary of their loved one's death at court, seeking justice into his brutal murder.
And in some more stories, the Zambia Defense Force says it will harvest about 29,600 metric tons of maize in the 2024-2025 farming season, according to a statement issued by Ministry of Defense Principal Public Relations Officer Paul Shalala. 0955-855-953. We do still have a bit of time with you. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon, thank you. Who do we have on the line?
Ngelanga na John Milambo, ale tumofu mabutila bomwe kama area.
Kindly go ahead, please.
Recipe yanji into na mfule yesterday kusani FM. Koto mfule atikwali ko banakulu bantu abashiri omwana wa 15 years. Baisa fumapo waya katuishinga ni kumushikufia business. Ero nomba cheche oda umo ambo kuimino yomwana okulingana nefyo washi. Icho nga fweba Kristo. Tufure tu akifumyamo chakutontonkanya okula ulungana n'abana banono. Kyakikala leto musevanya kumona nenkuteshingi shala ika. Ngoza abantu afiro kubutukira ku church. But ku church fwema elder ni fofa muri yonshira. Mr. Pali upusana na Mr. Pole Pole. Then ili abafyashina bena balefu mapo ishibenye kwebachi bali abana umulesha. Muleba shinde fya kumanyina. Mukulombaisha kwa ndalama kuti chalenga chabange fyo. Elder na yena ali kwa to mubiri. Budget kankala chakumono kwebachi muntu tewa kuchetekela awe. My brother bombere bunona totera.
Thank you very much for coming through. You have text messages?
Not yet, no.
0955-855-953. Let's try to pick a call.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sister. Mwabombeni mukaya.
Mkoe mabombeni. Tulele ndana wenani?
Mlele na Christopher Mtetero wa Pankwazi.
Okay, kutuma kunkani po.
Nasinda kufere ine ala njile ona mfile kurejo chumwe pa mande yo wala njila president achi. Edio kulego kusala intungurushu fingire mwa chenche ntawino mwa ishiventi ngurushu kuyafuma kuisa. Chishi nkaba president wa ilanjiti wino. Ora tuwaramu kusala like 2026. Fingire tuwa sale ntungurushu shito ishiva. Osho turena shila sura chi kunta chi shaita shatu bombera wino. Nochi mwatare ntungurushu wano chita nkuirisha na development mumushumio staideza pantuita utare ntungurushu wino shatu ishiva. So na tuwane ntungurushu shito ishivesha mloko chikawa wino la development chikawa pikonze. So ichirefu wa ikatana sana chen tere ntungurushu sha mloko. Pantu tuatare ntungurushu mloko development tuwalai mona. Mukurekeresha nino tuwamona chiva tenda madibari mama tabaye ngepa chirefu wa ika. Aya mataba watu wadi maengi na chafurisha chiyo ntitwale kukongo tuwa chimfia shaisa tuwalitira kwa mama famazi. Nochi tuwatuwala engi tuwashano no tuwale nkwano no chishane na engi shala tuwa kwecho. Na posha na bonse na tuotere mkwari.
Very much for coming through. And in some more stories, President Hakainde Hichilema says government is working hard in driving economic sufficiency surplus for the country's economic growth agenda. The head of state noted that in an effort to address the prevailing situation in the energy sector, the government had to implement significant reforms. President Hichilema was speaking during an engagement with the Energy Traders Association at State House to discuss how best to accelerate power generation in Zambia. 0955-855-953. It's 1354. Text messages, maybe.
Right, not yet.
Not yet. Let's try to squeeze in a call then.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Who's on the line?
The voice of the voices, Mr. Shepard from Ndora.
All right, please go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, na send up for Iba Zedara, but very complicated. Track, yes, and then then Bale Langa Quati, my potatoes, and I see this more. Quite my photo, if I go black, it's a time. So I'm on a simple in Gramacachalo, 42. There is no way Chingaru Shobwa, Quachichakudia. That's why we can't progress. We can't progress. Abana Kukuleka Twachumfa, that's my Varanda Padi, Moro became Katikacharo, Amadraji, and other things. I'm a pawn, Katikacharo. They are now night because of the same. Lastly, I condemn that Eoda was the power one and Okumupere. I think those things need to be condemned. At the same time, Abantu Bamsango, Bafilo are eliminated in society because they are danger to the society. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming through. You have stories?
Yes, we do. The Finance and National Planning Minister, Dr. Stumbekom Sokotwane, has expressed satisfaction with Zambia's economic growth, averaging 5% annually since 2021. And
in some more stories, the Zambia Industrial Commercial Bank has rewarded two customers, Chibuta Mwemba and Margaret Nkula, with grand prizes in its Win Na ZICB campaign. Mwemba received a brand new Isuzu Grand Vetra in a retail category, while Nkula won a Toyota Hilux and 250,000 kwacha in the SME category. 0955-855-953 is the number that you're calling us on. We have about 3 to 4 minutes before we call it a wrap. Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Mwale. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Victor, and it's Lukonsha on the other side. Who do we have on the line?
Thank you very much. You're speaking to Mr. Brand Kamau.
Kindly go ahead, Mr. Brand Kamau.
Thank you very much. President Vilanji, now with the Patus, the winner to San FM. Don't forget to Madam Mrs. Buffett, Wamuchinta Chilema, but the donation is into Kule Wanika General Hospital, Urozuku. Chachine, what is that? We know what Frishako, Valia Aba Muchende Ishtari. There is a foot in News of Pelma and get a foot to Kuruvemboku. Kasama General Hospital, where I to Arakopimo. About Firo Kuvalero, Mingimura Venga Frishako, Patala, Gafina Bomba, a bombe of Buchirapo. So that he, Frishako, was only in Eukaraba Para. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming through. I best believe you have some text messages now. Some stories. Go on with your stories, then we can give our last caller some chance.
The Lusaka High Court Judge Bonaventure Mbewe has upheld the conviction and sentencing of former Lumezi Member of Parliament Munia Zulu to 1 year imprisonment with hard labor for defaming 3 government officials. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, who's on the line?
Yes, I'm from Jingola.
All right, Mr. Boniface, please go ahead.
In area Yavachavinga, Chumfako, Rise FM. Something I advise a politician was Chavinga, you are a politician, Marimona Power and of damping. So Naimona Chabutira Mala Ingra Muri to the Umfuika. Magalami damping a very nobody. Elomukese Monekana Kumunakera. Ero no kumikata abakamikata ni government iri so change any ngalinda kwale tera ina sheni ko wangu you was there for that wala ma problem wala kwa umfuati au mulendo kwa tseni munja fo give drew ayo so ni kwa tukesa umfuako no watotera kwa ina tumpuria shitawa tayari hapa nani bachabinga pama audio ya yale umfuika nawo tampoco mitamo distance.
Thank you very much for coming through, and I think we can call it a day for today's edition. But the Zambian National Farmers Union, ZNFU, has called for immediate withdrawal of the Land and Deeds Registrar Amendment Bill number 13 from Parliament, citing lack of proper consultation with stakeholders. With that story, we call it a wrap for today's press review. Make a date with us tomorrow, same time, same place. But this particular show continues immediately after RT. We cross over to our Russian counterparts. Good afternoon for now.
This is Sun FM. It's 2 p.m.
Sun FM.